The Russian forces field several combat vehicles that stand out for their rarity, such as the BMO-T heavy combat vehicle designed for flamethrower teams. Despite its introduction back in 2001, the vehicle saw only limited production, with open sources estimating that approximately 10 units were manufactured. Recently, several Russian media outlets have proposed to convert the BMO-T into a heavy armored personnel carrier through minimal modifications. Suggested upgrades include slat armor, electronic warfare systems, smoke grenade launchers, and remotely controlled machine guns. The justification hinges on the BMO-T's capacity to carry up to 7 passengers on top of the 2 crew members. Also, the vehicle can fit 30 RPO Schmel flamethrowers inside, each weighing 11 kg. The idea is to discard all these to free up space and weight for more useful equipment. Defense Express reminds that this concept is not new, as Russia has previously attempted to repurpose heavy vehicles for infantry use. In July 2024, a video surfaced online showing a prototype heavy APC built on the chassis of a T-72 or T-90 tank. This vehicle was photographed during performance tests near the Urovanzavod armored machinery plant and, apparently, could be further converted into a heavy infantry fighting vehicle as an option. However, it remains unclear whether Russia has enough spare tanks to turn such experiments into a practical solution to a shortage of IFVs on the front line. The BMO-T is a heavy armored personnel carrier of Russian origin. It was developed in the late 1990s as a dedicated vehicle to support rocket flamethrower infantry units in the field. The BMO-T is based on the chassis of the T-72 main battle tank, and all vehicles produced to date are built using existing stocks of T-72 tanks. Instead of the turret, a raised superstructure is present. The new superstructure consists of composite armor and is lined with aero tiles. The crew consists of a driver and a vehicle commander that also operates the remote-controlled 12.7mm heavy machine gun. Alongside the 2-man crew there is space for up to 7 troops. A regular setup is a 4-man flamethrower section with 32 RPO shoulder-launched rockets. The heavy tracked chassis provides good off-road mobility, even with such a heavy armored superstructure. The 840 horsepower diesel engine provides a maximum road speed of 60 km per hour. The BMO-T is a well-armored vehicle. The new superstructure is well-armored. The aero tiles protect from all but the most capable shoulder-fired rockets. In combat, the flamethrower troops are partly exposed. The presence of explosive reactive armor is a further danger to the infantry as well. Effective use of this vehicle requires a thought-out and well-rehearsed doctrine. A 12.7mm cord heavy machine gun is fitted for self-defense and cover fire in support of the infantry. A total of 1.000 rounds are carried for this weapon. The majority of the firepower comes from the rocket flamethrower section with their 32 RPO shoulder-launched rockets. The BMO-T is in use with Russian forces in limited numbers. Perhaps as little as 10 vehicles have been converted to BMO-T. Per old Soviet doctrine, the flamethrower units aren't part of the regular forces, but of the chemical warfare troops. The chassis of the BMO-T fully repeats the corresponding units of the T-72 tank. It includes 6 track rollers, front guide and rear drive wheels, as well as 3 support rollers on each side. Suspension. Individual torsion bar rollers have external shock absorption. The 1, 2 and 5 pairs of road wheels are equipped with additional hydraulic shock absorbers. Like the base tank, the BMO-T is equipped with a metal caterpillar with a metal or rubber metal joint. The BMO-T, based on the aggregates of the T-72 tank, has similar dimensions and mobility indicators. The combat weight of the flamethrower machine is 43.9 meters. The total length is about 7.2 meters, the width is 3.8 meters, and the height is less than 2.3 meters. Thanks to the used power plant, the machine can reach speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour and travel at a single fuel station to 710 kilometers. Other mobility characteristics remained at the level of the base T-72. A BMO-T can climb a 30-degree slope or a wall with a height of 85 centimeters. It is possible to cross a moat up to 2.7 meters wide and ford 1.2 meters deep. A characteristic feature of the modifications of the armored hull is a change in the placement of some units. According to reports, part of the equipment was placed on fences and placed between the side reservation sheets. Thanks to this, it was possible to free up additional volumes inside the habitable compartment. As a result, it became possible to accommodate not only the crew and troops, but also a sufficiently large amount of weapons. The crew and assault forces of the BMO-T vehicle are located in the total habitable volume, which does not have a clear division into the control, landing and combat compartments. In front of the case, in the old place, is a driver. Directly behind him is the place of the commander of the machine, also acting as the shooter. Along the hull sides in the side and behind the commander there are 7 seats for the landing. On the left side there are 3 seats, on the right, 4.